Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer.
Hello, right. Boring Review Nation.
Kind of pointless.
We know all things. Hello, Boring Review Nation. Gabe.
Nick.
And we are here today to bring you a special video. I was going to say victory. Well, on the heels of Argentina's victory, right, in the World Cup. And Nick, first and foremost, did you see they had to abandon the parade? There were millions, and I'm not exaggerating, millions of people out in the streets. They literally engulfed. They were running on the highways. They were running. It was insane. They had they had a helicopter people out of there. It was insane. Messi was like, "Oh no, I'm not." I don't know this. Think about it as a fan. Like anyone can get to you. Now it was obviously they were so happy. It was the elation and whatnot. Huge. But you still, when there's that many people, there's no crowd control. You're gonna get nervous. They could hurt you accidentally. You know what I mean? And again, you know, this World Cup was interesting. It was forget about interesting. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's interesting for me because it's bittersweet. Like, it was probably one of the best World Cups people are saying of all time. It's probably the best World Cup final of all time.
Recency bias.
But
yeah, the penalty kicks.
I just felt like America didn't show their best. You know what I mean? And I was kind of down. Even though we're a young team, we held England to a donut. Hold that, Han. Donut. Just saying, you know, gotta hit
goose eggs.
Goose eggs. And you know, they had a couple good performances. I would have liked to see them get farther. With that being said, though, we had two great teams at the end and some surprise teams too, like Croatia making it all the way to
Morocco.
Croatia, Morocco making it through, big upset. It was great. It was a great World Cup. I mean, as much as we love cricket, and you know, everybody knows we love cricket, and we love baseball, football. I mean, international football, what we call soccer, is probably the most popular sport in the entire world.
No, not probably, it is.
It is. It's so many people. I love this sport. However, there were tons of moments during this World Cup where there were some questionable calls. And what everyone loves about football, the penalty kicks, the excitement, the goal. The one thing everyone hates is flopping. Your man Neymar had one for the ages this time. Oh my God. Bro, right now, if y'all... tweet at him, if you know it's still available. Tweet at him. I think he's got his blue check. He paid his $8, so you got to see. And tell him, first of all, he's too pretty to be an athlete. Neymar's a good-looking dude. Second of all, his acting skills are phenomenal. That dude needs to be in Hollywood. That dude needs, bro, put him in whatever drama. And the Academy Award goes to Neymar. Ah! Everybody will be yelling. The guy is an amazing actor. I'm not even joking. It was the worst Phantom ever. And he's got to know that he's famous for it, all right? If you just Google Neymar, they've got memes of him, of like rolling, and then he rolls and does tumbles 3 times or whatever. You go back to the instant replay, and it was like a little knee tap. And that made him do like a somersault 3 times. Like,
and he's holding his elbow and his head and his foot.
He's holding his elbow. It was nowhere. What are you talking about, bro?
I hate the flopping.
Oh, man.
I hate it so much because it's... The thing that drives me crazy is you have these international athletes, these top athletes in this sport, and they gotta resort to flopping to try to get any kind of an edge. I hate the dishonesty in sports, like in baseball, where it doesn't even touch them, and they're like, "Oh man, my hand really hurts," because they want that free base.
Whoa! What about football? And I saw your Chargers do this the other day. Whenever there's a long drive and the people are gassed, all of a sudden you got linemen just dropping and crapping.
I hate it. All the teams do that. I hate that crap. I really, really do. I want sports to be pure. I know I'm crazy. I know I'm naive, but that's what I want. And the flopping, there was so much of it this World Cup, like there is every single soccer/international football match. And I'm excited to see Key Peele attack it, the football flop, because they're not going to hold back anything. I can't wait. I haven't seen this one yet. He's seen it. We're going to react to it.
This is probably one of the classics. And I know that if you're a football fan, you're going to love this. Savannah's grandfather, again, who played for Team Mexico, and he loves this one. And this is like a 92-year-old dude or whatnot. Every time I go out there, and you know, we go on, I play it for him or whatever, and he just laughs, and he was like, "Oh yes, It's the yes, oh yes, Gabe. It was taught back in the days to be as dramatic as you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now that there's like instant
Message
replay,
received.
it's just hilarious. So it's actually something that's taught too. It's not like the players do it on their own. They're taught, just like in the NFL. Those linemen aren't dropping. It's
I can't believe it.
Give our guys time to like catch their breath. So if we're on defense and they're on offense, drop and get a cramp so that we have time for at least for a substitution. So they're taught. You know what I mean? So from that perspective, we can't blame the players. But Neymar, come on. Dude, the dude acts like he gets shot every single time. It's hilarious.
It's amazing he's still alive. Let us know what you think about reaction to this. Don't forget to
like and subscribe.
And let us know what other Key and Peele videos you want us to check out. And any other videos you want us to check out here on the channel. Here we go.
Still scoreless with only a few moments remaining. Trevino passes to Fedinor. Slide tackle by Gaza. Clearly a flop there. No contact made.
Dude, I'm telling you. It's Neymar they're making fun of it because it's somersault. Like...
Oh, yes. I love the music.
Oh, they're bringing out the gurney.
The cartwheel was awesome. I'm telling you.
Look, his own teammates are looking at him like, dude.
You can stop now. It's ridiculous. He's convulsing.
I'm telling you, he's like, whoa, was it that bad?
He's stroked.
Oh boy.
Oh, they're gonna call it. Oh, they're gonna call it. No, he's gonna say no.
No balls. He died from a slide tackle.
It's ridiculous.
Uh-oh, here it goes.
Red card for murder.
The red card.
I want to see when he says penalty kick and he jumps up and he goes for penalty kick. That's what I want to see.
Oh gosh. He's just...
Go through the gates.
Letting them in the pearly gates.
It all comes down to this as the Power Falcons prepare to take the free kick. This is our last chance to win the game. These are the dying seconds of the match.
He says 1 second to God.
He told him, I need a second.
And what is this?
Yep. Full speed.
He's alive. He shoots. So many rules clearly broken leading up to that goal, but they've allowed it. Power Falcons win this match.
He says so many rules clearly broken. Dude,
It's
that's it. This is just a promo.
okay.
Dude. Oh my gosh.
I was saying as we're watching that, I would love to see when they award the free kick that he just comes back up to life and then does this or that.
Dude, it is hilarious, dude. And honestly, I think that if guys would actually get injured,
The cartwheel.
it's one thing. Like I guarantee you, this is them poking fun at Neymar. And think about it. This was 9 years ago, so this is like 2 World Cups ago. And I remember that because it was the one where if you Google it online, Neymar does like 3 tumbles. It's so funny. He's like boom, and he's like do 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 do, and he was on the ground and then he comes back and crushes it like 2 goals in the second.
And then he
like,
runs around and celebrates.
you know what I mean? Yeah, runs around.
I'm
forgot
surprised
about
they don't
that.
get injured on their celebrations for crying out loud.
Dude, it's hilarious to me. I'm like, come on, guys. And then it's so funny. The one thing I do love about football, where you see how aggressive, especially this year, they get with the umpires. Like they'll be grabbing the jersey, going to the umpire, and the umpire's got to. If you are a football umpire or a soccer umpire, you need to be like, you know what I mean, confident of yourself, and you need to be aggressive.
Self-defense
Yeah, because they'll come at you and they're pulling your jersey, and you're like, yo, back up. They'll tell you back up. It's all crazy. They're pushing each other. And this year, again, there were a couple where the guys get like, they're in the umpire's face because the umpire, until they pull out the card, and it's so funny, they always look to see the severity of the injury before they pull out the card. Like if they're injury, okay. If it was something that was
if it's
okay,
egregious, make it egregious.
If it's egregious or if it's a slide tackle, okay, here's a red card, whatever. Here's a yellow card. But no, it depends on how bad it is, and how the performance art that Neymar's put. I mean, not just Neymar, but that Neymar's putting on. How good of a performance?
Exactly,
Wait, is that a yellow card or is that a red card performance? That's what it is. That's what the umpires are looking for, and it drives you crazy.
I love the passion. I love it. I absolutely hate the flopping, but I am not well versed in the song. That was awesome. I love he's
convulsing.
Now, if I had to be a little critical, I think going to heaven might have been a little too much because I wanted to see him show that he was faking it, looking around and then keep doing it, and his teammates keep going.
Oh man, dude.
That would have been even more funny. But this was still absolutely hilarious. And then he tells the guy 1 second. Gives him a wink, jumps back in there. Worst free kick of all time, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, dude!
Why didn't the goalie, try to stop anything? He can still move. It's not that kind of a kick.
They were all shocked. They're like, what's going on? The umpire was like, so many rules clearly broken, but they're going to allow it. I'm like, are you serious right now?
Because he got hurt. Listen, those kind of results, you're never going to stop flopping, for crying out. I wonder how many times after the match, you lose the match or whatever, and they're looking at the game field, and they're like, why didn't you flop there? Why didn't you flop there? Why didn't you flop there? We're going to fine you now for not flopping enough, for crying out loud.
Oh, man.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Something else that was weird this World Cup, there were a couple that should have been called, and there was like, are you kidding me? Like, guys that absolutely got taken out. Like, where's the call? And then I think another thing that instant replay has done, and they were talking about bringing in instant replay for the flopping, I don't think people want to do that.
How would you do that? Like, how would a video show whether you're faking or not?
Whether you're faking or how hard you were taken out. But they started the instant replay this year on offsides, right?
Yeah.
Nick, there was literally a guy by a hand's length, a finger's length, and they called offside on it. Are you serious right now?
I hate offsides.
Bro, it's supposed to be if you're clearly have an advantage and you're in front of the defender,
point, yeah.
Not if you're a fingernail. It was like a hand. It was like a hand. I don't exaggerate. Are you serious right now? Exactly, bro.
And the ref sees that? The ref sees that but can't see other things?
Yeah.
When the guy's doing like an elbow drop to someone else?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So I would caution all football/soccer fans to want replay to come in, because as much as we hate flopping, could you imagine them having to slow down and say, oh yeah, this was a flop, or no, because sometimes it's funny when you do slow down, you'll see that they completely missed the foot. They got all ball, but because it's egregious. But man, every single one, it's just brutal. I think that just let it play. It's a part of the game, you know what I mean? And, we all have fun also making fun of Neymar. I'm saying, come on, he's the biggest criminal.
I can't wait to watch his best flopping videos on YouTube.
Oh, please, guys, let us know. Send it to us on Twitter or on Instagram if you guys got, maybe we should do a compilation. Neymar's greatest flops. I guarantee the guy needs an Academy Award. And the Academy Awards for the best acting in flopping goes to
best acting in the world.
Bro, he gets all 3 nominations, all right? You know how it'll be Neymar for his flopping,
the World Cup. For the international match.
Yeah.
For the group stage.
Neymar during La Copa Mundial. Neymar, he'll be the only person nominated, bro. He's competing against himself. You know what I'm saying?
He's got to win. He's got to win. Let us know what you think about our reaction to this and what else you want us to react to as far as these videos. But with all that being said, until next time,
we know all things.